Get strong.
Hi everyone, it's Lisa from the Stoney Creek School of Art, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be making a homemade scratch paper. So what you're going to need is paper. I have a thicker heavyweight cardstock. You can use watercolor paper if you have that. Computer printer paper won't work that great because we're going to be adding paint on after. So you have your paper, we have oil pastels, or you can use crayon. What we need is that sort of oily consistency, so that's why we can't use pencil crayons. You're going to need a brush, black acrylic paint. I have this from the dollar store. Soap, a paper plate to mix your paint and your soap on. And today I've covered my workspace with parchment paper just to make sure that I don't get the pastel or the paint on my desk. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is add the pastel all over your paper. You can do this in lines if you want to make a rainbow. You can just do it randomly. But the thing that you need to know is that you need to color thick. Just like that. So see how you can't see any of the paper through that? If you color it really lightly like this, it's not going to really work when we get to the scratching part. So it has to be nice and thick, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and color my whole paper, and once I'm done that, then I'll get back and show you the paint part. Okay, so my paper is all colored. I just did random colors everywhere. And the next thing I'm going to do is mix my paint. So I'm going to set this aside. Get my paper plate. I'm going to shake my paint, make sure the lid's on. Add my paint. And next you're going to get your soap. And just add a little bit of soap with your paintbrush. You're going to mix it all together. Make sure that that soap is mixed in with the paint. The soap is going to be the material that's going to add to the paint to make it easily scratched off. Perfect. Take my paper back in. And with my paint, I'm going to paint in one direction, making sure that that paint's going on thick. And that it's covering the whole paper. So this is going to sit to dry, and I'll be right back with a dry one, and we're going to start scratching. Okay, so I've zoomed you in a little bit. Maybe we'll bring you in a little closer. And here's my dried scratch board. So what you need are some things that you're gonna scratch with. So you could use a toothpick, the back of a brush. This is a little device, a little tool for pumpkin carving. It has a really nice pointy tip, and I thought the edges were flat enough to scrape larger sections as well. So now you get to just have fun and scratch away. So I'm gonna start with the back of my paintbrush, and just gently, you don't even need to add too much pressure. I'm gonna make a couple clouds. You can leave it at the outline, or if you wanted to take something a little bit flatter that had like a bigger surface, you can scratch the whole area. Just gently, it doesn't need too much pressure. So you're just lightly scratching the surface of the black paint off. And because we added that soap, it makes it really easy to scratch off. So it does make a lot of little dust parts. So I did cover my paper, my desk again, just to make sure that I didn't have all the little crumbs coming all over the desk. I love how the patterns and the colors change with every scratch that you do. So you can really have fun with it. A toothpick gives you a really nice thin drawing line if you wanted to add more details. I also did a scratch board on a folded piece of paper for a card, and this is a cute idea for your loved ones that you lived with, or maybe you wanted to make one for your teacher for when you go back to school. The sky's the limit with this awesome craft. I can't wait to see what you guys create. Don't forget to tag us on Instagram, Stoney Creek School of Art. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye!